Marine Corps recruit training is the longest and most demanding recruit training in the American Armed Forces. This 13-week indoctrination, as well as 4.5 weeks of combat training and 3 to 6 months of specialized job training, is completed by all those who call themselves Marine. This process creates such a shift in mindset, such an impact on a person's life, that an organizational motto was established: once a Marine, always a Marine.
You are now aboard Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, South Carolina, and you have just taken the first step toward becoming a member of the world's finest fighting force, the United States Marine Corps. Starting now, you will train as a team. You will live, eat, sleep, and train as a team. The word "I" will no longer be a part of your vocabulary. Now, standing before you are two silver hatches. These silver hatches signify your transformation from a civilian to a United States Marine Corps recruit. Therefore, you will pass through these hatches once and never again. Do you understand? Yes, sir! Scream yes, sir! Yes, sir! To recruits, grab the hatches. Aye, sir! Scream aye, sir! Aye, sir! All you get in right now! Aye, sir! Scream aye, sir! Aye, sir! Get in, move faster right now. Scream aye, sir! Aye, sir!
Receiving is designed to let the family members know that recruits have made it safe and to begin stripping away at each recruit's individuality. Male recruits are stripped naked, searched for contraband, and then sent through the showers. They are then issued clothing, toiletries, uniforms, and gear that they will need to begin their training. Heads are shaven, medical and dental inspections are performed, and vaccinations are given. After that bit of fun, recruits are sent to the PT field, where they will conduct their IST, or Initial Strength Test. Immediately following the IST, recruits are sent to the armory, where they will be issued their service rifle. They are to memorize the serial number of the rifle, eat, and even sleep with it for the remainder of their training period. Throughout this 2-day receiving process, recruits are allotted 0 sleep time. This is meant to start preparing the mind for what is to come. Recruit training is broken into 3 main phases. Phase 1 is for breaking down the recruit. Phase 2 to build them back up, and Phase 3 to sharpen them into warriors.
First phase, they are still learning. They're still learning. They're brand new here. They are being taught the basic fundamentals of customs and courtesies. They get a bunch of knowledge classes and physical training as well. They PT an awful lot.
Recruits also learn first aid techniques, rank structures, general orders, weapon safety rules, and begin the Marine Corps martial arts program. Marines will engage in pugil stick bouts, conduct swim qualifications, tackle the rappel tower with self-made gear, and go through the gas chamber, where they will be directly exposed to CS gas. While non-fatal, CS gas effects range from teary eyes and burning skin to extreme vomiting and prostration. All of these activities are meant to build a team mindset, but also to push the individual out of their comfort zone so that they may come back even stronger. The main objective of Phase 1 is to make the recruit forget where they came from, forget what they think they know, and start thinking like one of America's most elite warriors. Phase 2 is broken down into 3 main weeks. Grass Week sends recruits to the rifle range.
Going into the second phase, we start orienting the training into rifle marksmanship with a week worth of classes during the Grass Week and a week worth of the actual firing. They're doing in their minds more Marine type things. It's not the knowledge, it's not the drilling. Wow, we're actually down here pulling triggers, seeing rounds go down range, and it's becoming more of a reality to them what they're doing and why they're here.
Recruits fire at targets from 182, 275, and 457 meters using only iron sights. After 5 days of extensive training, recruits complete their rifle qualification and earn either a marksmanship, sharpshooter, or expert rifle badge. This badge is worn on service uniforms and easily identifies those who are skilled shooters, but also assists in promotions down the road. A-Line, as the next training week is called, takes combat fundamentals that recruits have been learning thus far to the next level. Recruits will fire at moving targets and complete firing drills like failure to stop, where recruits put 2 rounds in the chest and 1 round in either the head or the pelvic girdle. They will also test out to receive their tan belts in the Marine Corps Martial Arts program. Following A-Line is Basic Warrior Training, or BWT.
The objective of basic warrior training is to evaluate each recruit successfully in the basic understandings of the fundamentals of maneuver under fire, combat formations, hand and arm signals, day movement, the day movement course, and the night movement course.
Recruits will also learn the fundamentals of camouflage application, squad tactics, patrol formations, and engage in multiple night firing exercises with NVGs, or night vision goggles.
The primary objective of the Crucible is, okay, now you're going to do all these missions, but now you have lack of food and lack of sleep. It's a 54-hour mission, and they get a total of, between the 2 nights, only 4 hours of sleep.
On training day 63, the recruits awake at 0200 hours to begin their 6-mile hike to Page Field. Just the first challenge of many for the culminating event, the Crucible.
After marching the last 16 kilometers of the Crucible, recruits fall in for their Eagle Globe and Anchor ceremony. This is where recruits are presented with our cherished symbol and are for the first time in their lives called the United States Marine.
Good morning, Oscar Company. Good morning, Alpha Company. As you stand here this morning, physically and mentally exhausted, after having completed the Crucible, you should be extremely proud of what you have accomplished. Not everyone can be a Marine, but you have proven you truly are one of the few and the proud. In a moment, your drill instructors will give you our most cherished emblem, the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. As you receive that emblem, think about those that have handed it down to us and how you will represent the Marine Corps in the future. Marines, welcome to our Corps. You are now part of America's most elite fighting force. Semper Fidelis, Marines, always faithful.
Hopefully you've picked up something from this that you can take with you. I spent some of the best years of my life serving in the Marine Corps, and I'd like to take this time to send out a message to all past, present, and future Marines. Thank you for what you've done, and Semper Fidelis.